Okay, so I think you will do more speaking than me.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anytime.
Okay. So, can you tell me about your project? What is it all about?
Okay. Well, this is the first project that I have of 3 projects planned, and so this is the sort of introduction. This one is just it's called Couchsurf Earth, and basically what I do for 1 year is travel around the world, visiting 1 city per week, and releasing 2 videos per city. One's a music video. I wrote a piece of music for every city that I visit before. I took about a year preparing the music, so that's all finished. And then I get to the city and I film the music video. And then the other one's just like a travel video showing the people that I meet, things that happen on my trip, sometimes spontaneous things. Like I'll give you a little hint. We had a flood here yesterday, so I got some good footage there for sure. It's just like, oh, there's a flood. I think maybe this would be interesting to film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and what inspired you for this?
That's a great question. It all happened very quickly. I was just turned 30. I was coming out of a very difficult relationship, and I don't know, I just was in a very sort of not a good place in my life. I was like, I'm 30. I thought these things were going to happen with this girl. I thought she was the one. And when all this ended, I'm like, well, I'm 30. I'm not happy with my life. I thought I would have found a purpose by now. And so I remember it was the closing ceremony of the Sochi Olympics. And I was just sitting there watching the closing ceremonies, and I just put a little thing out to the universe. I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. You do whatever you want with me. I'm like such a low place, and I just put this like prayer, this message out to the universe, like, I'm yours now. I don't want anything in life. Do whatever. And then it just happened like this. Literally, like later that day, something happened. I just got this inspiration. It was something, I don't know, just something I've never experienced before. And I locked myself in my studio for about a week, turned off the phone, turned off the computer.
Wow.
I had work that I had to do. I was working for a production company, and I had some commercials that I needed to do their audio for. And so I would try to do their work, and I just couldn't. I would try to do their work, and then I'd drift off for a couple hours with these ideas coming, and then I'd realize this is impossible for me to do this work. So I called them up. I said I quit.
Wow.
And then, in about a week, these 3 ideas just formed. And then the next year I took preparing for the first one. And that's kind of the short story of how it happened.
So since this first project, it will take you a year, right?
Yes.
52 cities?
Yes.
And how long do you think all 3 projects will take you to complete? Do you have a time frame?
Yeah, I actually do. So project 1 will be from May 7th, 2015 to May 7th, 2016. Get back home, take another year to prepare for the second one. And then the second one theoretically will go from May 7th, 2017 to May 7th, 2018. And then the third one, I'm not sure. We'll have to see how the first 2 go first.
Okay.
Because it's all about the third project. The first 2 are just an introduction.
Oh.
I can't just jump straight to the third one.
Okay.
I have to have some sort of lead up, right?
But as far as I understand, the second and the third projects are secret so far, so you cannot tell us anything.
That's correct. All I can say about the second one is in many aspects it will be opposite to the first one.
Okay. Very
A little
interesting.
bit of a riddle, but you'll laugh. I think if you follow the second one, you'll be like, okay, that's pretty much opposite.
Okay. Is there anything symbolic about the numbers? May 7 all the time?
Possibly, yeah. It's a date that's very important to me.
Okay, so it's like your personal date, and it's
Yes.
not going to, for example, open up for all the other participants why you started doing it on this day.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not known why.
Is that your birthday?
No, my birthday is December 20th is my birthday.
Okay.
No,
Oh, close to the solstice. Yeah, 1 day away.
Oh, the winter solstice. Yeah.
Yeah.
The coldest, darkest day of the year.
In Canada.
In Canada,
Not-
yeah. Not here.
not in
I'm
Thailand.
sure.
Okay, and I know it maybe. So how many cities have you visited so far?
Bangkok is city number 25, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm almost halfway there. Almost halfway.
I know it may be a very difficult question because every city has a specific something, but is there any city that you liked the most? I don't know, like felt the best, the coziest, the most passionate about?
Yeah, I get asked this question a lot. It's impossible for me to come up with an answer because every city just has its own unique something that I love about it.
Maybe you can just give me some hints about like what you liked about this city, what you liked about that city.
Well, to be honest, it really a lot of the times comes down to my host and how we get along. But to be honest, I've had great hosts every time, and it's just this is the main thing that I like about the place. I mean, each city, you know, a city is basically buildings and people. But I think it's the people that you meet in these places, and that's what I'm enjoying most. But I don't know. Europe, so many places were great. I mean, yeah, the architecture there I really enjoyed. The old architecture.
So maybe you have a good recipe for somebody who is traveling, how to choose a good host?
So you have to just trust your intuition. When I'm going through the listings, I just go through, and when I see something that catches my eye or sparks my interest, or you just get a vibe, then I take a look at the listing. And if I still feel good, then I just go, okay, yeah, I'll put the request. But I really don't go through many different options. I just sort of like go with my first choice. Sometimes they're not available.
Do you use any particular website for your bookings or just any?
It's a little ironic, even though the show is called Couchsurf Earth, and I wanted to do all couch surfing. I hosted some couch surfers back home before I started, and it's just a great community. But to be honest, I'm using mostly Airbnb, just because couch surfing I think is a little more casual, and I have a very strict schedule. And with Airbnb, you're able to make the booking, and it's guaranteed. Couch surfing, it's more like, oh, maybe I can host you. I'm not
But then
sure. Let me
something
know
will change.
like a week before you get here. And unfortunately for this project, I just can't. I just have to make the booking and not have to think about it anymore. But the good thing about Airbnb is it's similar to couch surfing in that you're staying with you're staying in somebody's home. You get a chance to get to know them. We're always hanging out together, me and my hosts. They're showing me the city, so similar to couch surfing in this way.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how many cities do you have to go? Like 27, yeah?
Yeah, I mean total 52, but yeah, so almost half. Yeah, 27. You're right.
Do you have a certain pattern of where you go first? Like for example, Europe, right? You started with Europe?
Yes.
And then Middle East?
Well, I was mostly in Europe. I dipped into Morocco a little bit, that's North Africa, and then Georgia. I don't think this is considered, but yeah, mostly the first 4 months, Europe, and then Israel, and then South Africa. After Europe, I started covering a lot of ground. So I'm like, I want to do every continent in the year, so I have a lot of ground to cover now.
does it mean you're going to Australia anytime soon?
Absolutely. I think January I'll be there.
Oh, wow.
I'm really hoping that I can time my stay in Melbourne. There's the Grand Slam tennis. There's a big, huge tournament. It's my number one thing, tennis. So hopefully I can be in Melbourne for this tournament in January, hopefully.
I actually have a friend from Melbourne. Maybe I can just hook you up. He's a very cool guy, but I don't know if he's in Melbourne right now because he used to live in Cambodia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm sure he could show you a lot of cool places.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, I know that it's like you kind of take this project as a part of your life right now, and it's also kind of like your job, right? Even though that you're not earning anything on it yet.
Exactly.
But could you maybe distinguish something that was from this journey a contribution to your personal growth, like not connected to the project, but like personally?
Yeah, I mean, when I was planning and preparing for this trip, I really didn't know how I would be reacting, the tight schedule. But just from traveling, I think I'm starting to realize that Earth is much smaller than I used to think. And I don't know, you're going to each place and you're meeting different people, and you start to realize how much we all have in common, even though, you know, we have some outer differences. We're really very similar people everywhere, and I'm starting to like really think about why are we still having all these wars, and why is there still so many problems. I don't know, I just feel like I don't understand why we have so much chaos and stuff in the world.
Do you think traveling, for example, introducing traveling for young people could help us avoid a lot of conflicts in the world?
Oh, I think absolutely it could, because if you stay at home, you don't really see so much the other part, what's going on in the world. I mean, you turn on the news and you only see the bad things.
Yeah.
And so you get this idea that, oh, this world's such a dangerous place. Oh, did you hear about that bombing? Oh, did you hear about this? Like, yeah, sure, these bad things happen, and a lot, you know, in these times that we're living, but most people in this world are good people, and I think you really learn that when you travel.
Wow. I think it's the best.
Yeah.
The best part of the trip.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell me where people can find out about your travels?
Absolutely. It's just you can go to couchsurfearth.com, or you can just go on YouTube and just type in couchsurfearth, and you'll see the videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Actually, I think I could probably ask you more questions, but this is about what I need.
Okay, perfect. And
Is it
so
good?
yeah, it's great.
But if
yeah,
like
what's your so this is you're doing a travel blog.
no. I'm just doing a personal blog
Oh,
that I just recently started, but I have different sections like about different people and traveling, and it's in Ukrainian.
Ah.
But I'm thinking that I will probably soon introduce an English button, because I have come to realize that I probably have more friends who speak English than Ukrainian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I will probably write it in Ukrainian first, and
Okay.
I will just save the English version for later. But when I publish it, I'll send you the link for sure.
Great.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mark. I
thank
was
you.
really happy to meet you, and I just wanted to let you know